I just picked up this 2012 Sierra 2500 HD with the LML Duramax. So here's the damage. Let me pop the hood for you guys and then I'll run through and show everything that's already been done to this truck. Here's a hint. If you guys know what that is. So nothing too fancy looking under the hood. It does have this Sinister Diesel block-off plate, so it has what I would assume is a Sinister Diesel delete kit. As you can see, the EGR is missing, along with pretty much all the other emissions components. You can see the exhaust tip is missing, so I'll be buying a new exhaust tip, but otherwise it is a true 5-inch all the way through straight piped. So that's pretty sweet. None of that has to be done. Let's see here. They have an aftermarket transmission pan on this, and I think also an oil pan, although it is a little hard to tell, but yeah, from what I know, this is what's currently done to it, and hopefully it's had the CP3 done. Otherwise, that's something we'll be doing on this truck to make sure it maintains reliability. As for the bed, I took a small gamble bidding on this, and I was really hoping the frame was not damaged, because I was hoping it didn't push far enough for it to actually touch the frame rail, and thankfully it did not. So you can see the frame rail right back there, and it just did not get far enough. As for the bed, I already got that picked up this morning with the old LB7. So this is the new bed. I got it for a pretty good deal. It's not perfect, it's kind of rusty, but it was super cheap. So the other side is good, but this side, as you can see, is kind of rotted. But I already ordered a patch panel, so this whole area will be cut out and replaced. But otherwise, the rest of the bed is not too bad. And it's not too rusty underneath either. Obviously it has some surface rust, but it's not structurally bad. So we'll be doing this, and I'll probably go ahead and get this bed done and cleaned up and painted before it goes on this truck. But yeah. See, the seats have some tearing, but up here, for the most part, it's good. It's just dirty and there's glass everywhere. I'll need to clean that up very thoroughly. Don't want glass in your butt. But yeah, along with the delete, if you guys haven't guessed what this is just the on-the-fly tuning switch, so you can adjust your power levels depending on how Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be applying the Reconnecting spray-on kit. According to Project Farm, this is the best one that he tested out of all of them, except for one brand I think, but this one did the best. So I'll be showing you guys how to apply it, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright guys, so it's been about a day and this is the dry and finished result. Let me get you guys a close-up. All right, guys, we finally have the Duramax off the trailer, and I will say it looks a little funny with no bed, but we're getting there. Truck starts up really well. You guys, you ready? Yeah. Try to lift from the very bottom so you guys aren't like messing up the paint or anything. You got it? Yep. All right. Yep. Okay, let's slowly go down and we can adjust from wherever needed. Okay, hold on, Dan. Go back. My hand's stuck. Yeah, mine was stuck. All right. Down? Go down. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's basically it. It has a suspension. Oh, hold on. No, it looks stock. I know, right? All right, guys, we got the Duramax in the shop. So now we just have to work on getting the cab bolts put in all the way. Bed liner's looking pretty good. So now we just gotta attach all the wiring harness back up. I just have to pull some wires off the old bed, put the tail lights in and the lift gate, and we are gonna be basically done. Oh. So here's a look at these headlights. As you can see, they are super yellow and very oxidized and faded. And you can see there's a lot of surface cracking that's happening, probably with the original clear coat. So we are going to begin with sanding these down, and we are going to coat them with 2K clear. So hopefully by the time we're done, they come out looking as good as new. All right, guys, so there we are. I did 2 coats, about medium wet, of our 2K clear, and here's how we're looking. I'd say it came out pretty dang good. The clear laid down very smooth. Look. Oh, we'll just move these off. 5. This one. Number.
Recording.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, so finally, after about a month of work, the Duramax build is finally complete. So here's how the truck is sitting. I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this for now. Maybe in the future we'll do some more things like paint matching certain plastics and stuff. But for a quick recap of everything we did, we got a new bed put on the truck, new wheels. We refurbished these headlights to make them clear again. Got a new windshield. Got our new exhaust tip from PPE. Bedlined the bed. Something small, but added a tailgate strut. Nothing crazy, just a small mod. So as for the interior, I got it cleaned up. Not perfectly fully detailed, but I got it pretty clean, so. Here's how the interior is looking. We got our Boss screen put in. The door panels are in really good shape, except for this one. This one has a peeling edge here, but let me show you guys how this screen looks like. All powered up. So you have all your Bluetooth. It's honestly not bad. I have this, this is where you plug in for your CarPlay and Android Auto. I just didn't feel like drilling a hole anywhere to plug it into, but That's that. But yeah, that is everything for now, guys. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that is everything for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any other suggestions of anything I should do to this truck or anything you guys want to see, leave that in a comment down below. Please follow to see other projects being done. God bless you guys. See you all in the next video.